This gangsta on trial, now nigga copped out. Guys was with me since I was down, and I'm talking wild. Whoa, 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 whoa. Feel like you got it, call you. I'm sweating, blow it like. Whoa.
Beachfront Property, what's good, my G? You know this one right? It's called Birkin. Dimes, what's up?
I'm in my Birkin, baby, I'm in my bag. I don't mean to beg, my pockets was hurting. I was down on my legs. Had to get off my ass, so baby, I'm working. Got no time to relax. Gotta get to the rack, so please don't disturb it. Watch for the ops, they be lurking. I'm in my Birkin, baby, I'm in my bag. I don't mean to beg, my pockets was hurting.
Stacks. Barbie. Haha. She's back.
Stacks.
No time for that small talk. No time for that small
I'm in my Birkin, baby, I'm in my bag. I don't mean to beg, my pockets was hurting. I was down on my legs. Had to get off my ass, so baby, I'm working. Got no time to relax. Gotta get to the rack, so please don't disturb it. Watch for the ops, they be lurking. I'm in my Birkin, baby, I'm in my bag. I don't mean to beg, my pockets was hurting. I was down on my legs. Had to get off my ass, so baby, I'm working. Got no time to relax. Gotta get to the rack, so please don't disturb it. Watch for the ops, they be lurking. Better watch for the ops, cause the ops has to lurk. She seen the Glock and it shook up her nerves. Told her don't check you that shit in your purse. They said what I got is a gift and a curse. Don't be at the spot, we get rid of them birds. My bro head hot, better let it off first.
Okay.
Just forgetting my nerves. You want it, what make sure you burst. She said I'm fly like a bird. She said I'm fly like a pilot. All gold chains, I'm shining. Shorty fell in love with my diamonds. And baby, I don't need no stylist. But I can show you how to ball like this. I put time into this shit. I put diamonds on my wrist. I could find another my bitch can. Baby, I'm in my bag. I don't mean to brag, my pockets was hurting. I was down on my legs. Had to get off my ass, so baby, I'm working. Got no time to relax. Gotta get to the rack, so please don't disturb it. Watch for the ops, they be lurking. I'm in my Birkin, baby, I'm in my bag. I don't mean to brag, my pockets was hurting. I was down on my legs. Had to get off my ass, so baby, I'm working. Got no time to relax. Gotta get to the rack, so please don't disturb it. Watch for the ops, they be lurking.
Stacks.
Knuckles Brand was good, my G. Hold on. You know, shit could get scary sometimes, right?
How many times do I gotta tell him and let him know I ain't the one to be played with? We'll do the cops, but Henny my favorite. Told me she love me, I told her save it. I ain't got time to be lied to. I need a Rari that's sky blue. Whole life, everybody against me. It's funny they never see my view. How many times do I gotta tell him and let him know I ain't the one to be played with? We'll do the cops, but Henny my favorite. Told me she love me, I told her save it. I ain't got time to be lied to. I need a Rari that's sky blue. Whole life, everybody against me. It's funny they never see my view. Back in my bag, it's unlimited. Start to smoke, then you know we gon' finish it. Shout out homies that's holding it down. They tell they doing their sentences. Not from the hood, boy, you ain't putting no pain, so get off the premises. Thinking I'm cuffing her, she must be crazy. We can be friends with some benefits. We ain't got time for that. What they slide right now, then you better fire it back. But if we slide, them bodies gon' drop, or they gon' hit.
Do remember tonight is going down 1201 Surf Avenue. Foxy, Jimmy, what's up?
Hoping I die and crash. Imagine that happen. Always crying, someone get him a napkin. When I catch Vol, can't wait, I'ma smack him like son of comedian, dropping a van, I'm meeting him. Like, watch how you treating them. People switch up, I was feeding them. Like, times do I gotta tell him and let him know I ain't the one to be played with. We'll do the cops, but Henny my favorite. Told me she love me, I told her save it. I ain't got time to be lied to. I need a Rari that's sky blue. Whole life, everybody
DJ
against me.
Bond
How many times do I gotta tell him and let him know I ain't the one to be played with. We'll do the cops, but Henny my favorite. Told me she love me, I told her save it. I ain't got time to be lied to. I need a Rari that's sky blue. Whole life, everybody against me. It's funny they never see my view. Thought it was so.
I've been in the streets really putting some pain. I'm shot kids every time like they enjoy me down with that small talk like Michael.
No time for that.
Fremont Dog, Low Key, Goon. This one right is called Been in the Streets. DJ 5 Stacks, no time for that small talk. Enough of that small chat, you know?
I've been in the streets really putting some pain. Outshot kill got me feeling like Dame. Gon' put me down as the best in the game. Like Mike but LeBron, I'm a king like James. Kill any beat, you would think that I'm Wayne. Where that I go, you gon' know what I bang. I don't respect niggas who switch what they claim. You the one that's broke, so who's to blame? Changing my mind if it ain't about some change. Smoke out the pound and get high as a plane. I'm gripping that thing if you look at me strange. Get put in the blood, you get put on the chain. Won't never let nobody play with my name. Catch you in the picture, take you out the frame. Just left the plug, look like his name Jorge. I feel like a kid with these toys, yeah, let's go. This trap, you gon' die in the doorway. Make a bitch get to it, ain't got time for 4K. Got a 13 Pro, she gon' suck me in 4K.
Nasty.
I'm on my grind like I don't know what else to do. Money and music filling up my schedule. Killing these niggas, I need me a shovel. If you don't know me, don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I'm low key, but I'll show you for real. Catch me on the scene trip for real, for real. Dead on the scene, I ain't playing for real. You get hit with 2 if you don't stay still. Ain't making no scene to get lit immediately. Try to leave the streets, but the streets need it. My lifestyle, ETG. You ain't left on piece me. Police on dick, got a nigga on the list. Pray to God, cause I know every day is a risk. DJ 5 Stacks. I'm gonna take his. I've been in the streets really putting some pain. Outshot kill got me feeling like Dame. They gon' put me down as the best in the game. Like Mike but LeBron, I'm a king like James. Kill any beat, you would think that I'm Wayne. Like where that I go, you gon' know what I bang. I don't respect niggas who switch what they claim. You the one that's broke, so who's to blame? Changing my mind if it ain't about some change. Smoke out the pound, I get high as a plane. I'm gripping that thing if you look at me strange. Get put in the blood, you get put on the chain.
DJ 5 Stacks.
Get you in the picture, take you at the frame.
No time for that small talk. No time for that.
TLG Kells, what's up?
Yeah. Take over everything.
Big up to the whole TLG clan. Y'all know the vibes.
I'm with the homegirl sipping that hard, driving the latest bar in the star. Cut off a leg and tore apart. What you expect, you deal with a star. I had to get it, but first I had to start. Druggy life, I'm shooting for Mars. Cut off the bone and tie the tar. Real good business getting me far.
You'll remember June 26th is going down. Boom Bap to Drill Rap album release celebration.
Shaw, we gon' perform it.
Stay tuned.
Stay in the way, we shoot you
DJ
apart.
5 Stacks.
Rockin' it down for Rock Celine. My shorty Selena attitude mean. Up all night, we out of the green. Get me a G-Lock, give it a beam. Back and forth, I drippin' and marry. Do what I want and scared. Ain't no joke, Jim Carrey. Sparking the bleeders, do me filthy. Talking to deep, don't keep me sturdy. Tell me to chill, but I over worry. Rushing to live my life in a hurry. I gotta chill before I get buried. Look at the stars, I'm talking to T.O. Throw up a dime and do it for T.O. I'm in this red, I'm feeling like T.O. Take over gang and everything T.O. Pray to bro, so I'm talking to God. Protect my heart and may we survive. As long as I'm living, you forever alive. The next gon' soldier the moment I die. We in the stars whenever we go. Forever the star, forever the soul. Give my heart, I'm giving you gold. Mental is
DJ 5 Stacks.
People gon' talk, got nothing to show. Saying I learned the reason I grow. Life ain't easy, so carry a pole. Coming to get me, I'm shooting first. All of your family get put in the hurt. Very stomp on the dirt.
Gang. Yeah.
This what you want? Huh?
Gang.
Shout out to that boy Nate the Greats. That town Jesus go.
Real shit. Huh?
Stack that.
Fuck, man. Pass the blunt, huh?
Stacks.
I bust my first 9 at 9. Mommy got those with cancer. Doctors say had no answer. I was bugging out with my hammer. The streets raised him, then bossed him. From a young age, he was an orphan. Like when you see his pops, he gon' off him. Like take the trip out to Boston. Like it ain't come fast, it ain't come quick. Yeah, hard times, real shit. I could go broke and I'm still rich. I could show you how to make a meal quick. He was locked down, he took a hit. 5 years on a bench, bitch. And that time span, he lost 10 friends. Niggas switching up like bench. So he robbed and stole from many men. Give me drop the bag, trying to open him. Give it an issue. They trying to toss him. I lift the 40, get it off. And I shake the body, get it off from life. Don't think twice, he don't care about life. Zombie, he gon' go through the night. Burn the house, just to get right. Fuck these bitches. I'm a thug to these bitches. Fuck these niggas. MOB over bitches. Fuck these niggas. Only rock for my niggas. Huh? It's all about growth. Watch your mouth. Fuck around, rap and get smoked. Stack down, nigga, I'm dope. Say it ain't hard. Give you a bitch. Stack down, G's up. Shoot stars out, look up. Double up to the world, blow up. Double up to the world, blow up.
Stack down, G's up. I'm making rounds now, re-up. We got them pounds and they don't see us. Act around town now, we up.
Stack down, G's up.
You remember June 26th, Touch Paper Tuesdays. Album celebration release. Boom Bap the Drill Rap, these chains what's up?
We got them pounds and now see us.
You know we're gonna be live, Foxy, let's get it.
But he frontin', if he bust a chop in my hood, then we won it. Lil' bro put it block from the night to the sun, and he not the type to come out, leave his gunnin'. Now bro on the run, he just hit some. Niggas is pussy and we tryna get some. Tough on the net, you gon' end up a victim. We never choose and we always just pick them. I got the lows, they gotta go. Drop on my line and he's sending us more. I had the grind to sit in the store, selling 8 for the dime, I was getting no more.
Speaking of Foxy, let's get into it.
You gon' die with them hops. Niggas see me come and move to the other side.
You know that video still busting on YouTube.
You pussy like your pops. That bitch be on Instagram when she just swallowed my cock. He broke. In the beat,
No time for that small talk.
He broke. This shit fire. He stroke. Get that fucking chunk. Another lie, man, he know. She just wanna top. She just make it sloppy. She call me her boppy. I just feed her Roxy. I just feed her Molly. I just catch some bodies. She naked in the lobby. I picked her up from Foxy. What up?
Let's get it. Started. Up in the lift in the park. Up in the lift in the spark. Stay in the field, should've played for the Dodge. Let's go. Coney, rep that. Down the block with Steph at. Black and white with a net at. Trending topics, you can bet that. Fuck your life. Theme song. Vital. Bing bong. 112, what I'm doing for. Swerving the caddy to a new sport. Fuck it. She wanna suck in public. Know I'm up in the dumping. Couple of bands I'm frontin'. Dipping and dabbing and swerving. Stunting the block on purpose. She gon' fuck for a bag. She gon' fuck for that burger. She don't be speaking no English. She just be putting that work. So killer keep killing. Just in that game on circle.
Look where my niggas done started. Killer been gone retarded. You know that we winning regardless. And the link in your bio is garbage. I fell off maybe once or twice. From the dirt, but I gained my stripes. From no bread to gold chains and ice. Try to top it, streaming, fuck your life. All the hits get you picked like a booger. That's your bitch and my bitch and we took her. I be flexing, I'm Jimmy Fly Snooker. Trust nobody cause soul look like sugar. Don't let none of these niggas come amp you. Don't make me come and make an example. You need work, I could give you a sample. Learn more in the streets than I did in the classroom. 3 kings didn't take the whole game. You won't smoke that I'm calling up bang. Know the name of the takeover gang. Bully beats to take over day. I just give this whole shit right in front of you. Hibachi. Killing the game and nobody can stop. No money in the air, she calling me pop. Going up to these chambers and turn up the foxes. Stacks. You already know how that shit go. Can't trust a soul, so I keep a chop. They already know how that shit go. Let that shit go. Don't speak a lie. Kill them with the flow. Only room to grow. Let's form this dough so we can eat a lot. They all wanna slice they chippin' for the pop, but they got their head all in the pizza box. And they know that my
I don't understand. Clean or dirty?
You know
You already know how that shit go. Can't trust a soul, so I keep a chop. They already know how that shit go. Let that shit go. Don't speak a lie. Kill them with the flow. Only room to grow. Let's form this dough so we can eat a lot. They all wanna slice they chippin' for.
You know your boy gotta keep a chop, right?
And they know that my niggas is next up. And they know we applying that pressure. And the gang gets down for whatever. And we keep getting better and better. TOG is the gang and Kill is the name. If you wanna bang, then I let it ring. My niggas is here to take over the game. I'm out of this planet, we are not the same. You already know how that shit go. Can't trust a soul, so I keep a chop. They already know how that shit go. Let that shit go. Don't speak a lie. Kill them with the flow. Only room to grow. Let's form this dough so we can eat a lot. They all wanna slice they chippin' for the pop, but they got their heads all in the pizza box.
Know how shit go, know I get low, letting it blow, up in the mouth, know I get dough, know I don't fall, unless it's the roof on the drop. Whipping that work in the arm and hammer, Michael Jordan with the rock. Should kill on the block, shooting breeze getting hot. Big bag with some bands in it, blood money, rubber bands in it. Big knot with some plans with it, headshot in your man fitted. Know what I do when I get to the goal. Empty the chopper, I quick to reload it. See if they fucking, I quick to expose it. Set up the body, I leave them on.
You already know how that shit go. Can't trust a soul, so I keep a chop. They already know how that shit go. Let that shit go. Don't speak a lie. Kill them with the flow. Only room to grow. Let's form this dough so we can eat a lot. They all wanna slice they chippin' for the pop, but they got their hands all in the pizza box. And they know that my niggas is next up. And they know we applying that pressure. And the gang gets down for whatever. And we keep getting better and better. TOG is the gang and Kill is the name. If you wanna bang, then
let's get into some joints off the album.
I'm out of this planet, we are not the same.
When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood.
I don't understand. Clean or dirty?
No time for that small talk. No time for that. It's not that I wasn't ready. I just had to get in the mood. Skitter. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. Look. ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. Look. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. 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 Came from the bottom, I'm telling the truth. Came from the corner, I sat on the stool. Told him I'm ready, I got in the mood. Love. Used to be broke, now I swear in the cool. If you want, and I'm ready to shoot. All my hitters is ready to boom. Love. Why they be talking that extra shit? Swerving they block and I know what the exit is. Fly on they block and it look like a desert kid. Ayy, get in the moon and I'm about to go done with it. Hitting the trap till I run up 100 clip. 100 clip, 100 clip, 100 clip. Now I just get in the mood. Know the Da Vinci approved. Bust a few band on some jewels. Take a good look at the shows. Wavy on beach like a crows. Jump up and get in the mood. Look, I could just get in my mood. Stacks. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. Ay,
I don't understand. Clean or dirty.
When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood.
Club shooting.
Let me get through it, though. That's what I do.
Real shit.
Bags under the eye, didn't sleep in 3 days. Homies in the pen, still calling on three-ways. COVID got them scared, unemployment about to run out. Bitches did strippers, smart niggas, I watched them dumb out. You wanna be a millionaire? Nah, homie, a billionaire. Dash this to US, go Jamaica and put a trillionaire. That's where my family.
Go ahead, go stream that album on all platforms. Going back to drill rap, you know the vibe.
I'm a city slicker, swerving in the caddy. Real New York drivers don't need ways for the addy. I've been in the streets from DVDs to Spotify. All that work I put in my hood, it made me qualify. I found music, or music found me. Lifting weights in the yard, going to child with round 3. Before I came home, I almost had the oxygen. Told him if he left his face, I'm going home. Stop fronting. With consistency and persistence, I'm here now. When you the god with all these Jews, don't need for stare downs. Tinted trucks in the streets like the president. Credit or debit or dead presidents. Dead presidents. When you the god with all these Jews, don't need for stare downs. Dead presidents. Credit or debit or dead presidents. Make you an easy target to swipe a debit or charge. Collection inside garages, pools, getting massages. Respected by all the mobsters. Double up on the margin to speak. You beg your pardon, get flowers, but undergarden. Cars is double parking, hopping out like a gentleman. Eyes on the goal, now it's time to zero in. Hear them niggas talking and walking, but got no drive though. Niggas still talking and walking, they watch me drive though. Caddy to the clear port, give a fuck what you here for. Say you do what? It's selection, let me hear more. Your niggas be capping on camera like it's cool-o. Yeah, the world yours, now you dead, your own pool-o. Shades with a shoddy blast, your body's in a body bag. Watch the gauge kick, you would've swore I took karate class. Now you on the news, front page in the paper. Funny, I saw that, reading the news count. Heard from the slums, I had to get it off the corner. Rest in peace.
Just a few joints off the album, let's go.
God fiends that own since back in 9.
Going back to drill rap, you know the vibe. Streaming on all platforms, go get it. Go download, you know the vibe.
Master P, I got the hookup. Max the extendo, 200 air holes. Quick to let it fly out, funny vibes and weirdo.
Real street nigga shit. The butcher coming, nigga. My nigga Chambers in this bitch. Shit, real street nigga shit. The butcher coming, nigga. My nigga Chambers in this bitch. Shit, real street nigga shit. The butcher coming, nigga. My nigga Chambers in this bitch. BSF Big Brazil.
Emerged from the slums, I had to get it off the corner. Rest in peace, tats and tees, it's all on us. Emerged from the slums, I had to get it off the corner. Rest in peace, tats and tees, it's all on us. Emerged from the slums, I had to get it off the corner. Rest in peace, tats and tees, it's all on us.
Just a few joints off the album, you know the vibe. Whoa.
Crib, bagging up.
Benny, what up?
Sad beat, so I stayed with a butcher. Full cell phones like Master P, I got the hookup. Max the extendo, 200 air holes. Quick to let it fly out, funny vibes and weirdo. Black Tim, bloodhound brim to the death of me. Grab the passport for any jet that's next to me. If I go broke, I hit the strip, that's the recipe. Ain't 3 for 10, it's 5 for 20, I change the energy. Locked down, 52
2 cars worth of push-ups. Now I take flights every morning when I look up. Could tell by the pendant, I'm still independent. Yeah, them niggas signed, but they nowhere near winning. I had to get it off the corner. Late nights to the morning. Take flights, yeah, I'm on it. I had to get it off the corner. Get it off the corner. Late nights to the morning. Take flights, yeah, I'm on it. I had to get it off the corner.
This for Louis V, they ain't out yet, and paper that ain't count yet. Some hitters pop up on you unannounced like a house guest. I used to go and gamble my strip money and bounce that. Now a nigga pay quarter brick money for outfits. Higher prices for the coke, and we riot when it's smoke. Water dripping juice like a fire hydrant when it's broke. What you know about being up early? Fire in the roach. Things at my trap, 8 a.m. whining for the dope. I'm a chemist, nigga. I can teach science with the fork. Christian Dior kicks, Gucci Tiger on my shorts. I adapted quick. I feel like this was made for niggas. I sold dope too, shot at, robbed, and prayed for niggas. Y'all should be giving me thanks. I'm literally great. I'm rich. I could turn the hood bitch into Hillary Banks. I met a plug last week. Now we sending me freight. Now I'm out filling these safes like M&T Bank. Yeah, my last album was in Grammy conversation. You ain't lit till you hit a bitch with Grammy nominations. Feds don't believe I'm up from getting merch off. So I'm getting stopped by TSA with the search dog.
Club shooter.
Get it off the corner. Late nights to the morning. Take flights, yeah, I'm on it.
No time for that small talk. No time for that.
Late nights to the morning. Take flights, yeah, I'm on it. I had to get it off the corner. Yo, Ollie, what's up? Man, what up?
I came to bring the pain, you know the rest of it. Scars and the wounds on the body is pure evidence. Merged from the slums like you, just near the water. I'm from Coney Island, the block's hotter than Florida. No blood sour, me and meth OD. Remember how high? 2 cups, no lean. I put so much work, I finally worked with a legend. I'm really fat rap to bring it back to the essence. Rap before Christmas, before you open the presents. Chunky Herc shining, I'm dripped the flood of desert. I'm still getting money, whether on and off the radio. Spending club money and I treat it like an 80s flow. You ever rap with a legend? Salute to God in his presence. Salute. Had a fight without a weapon. Hold on, don't speak for a second.
Hey yo, I'm so humble but on the humble. I speak for the jungle, too well spoken to mumble. Son you, I sell you a bundle and take it from you. Warn you, these rappers are sugar water and bum juice. Y'all salute when I come through like 5-star. General, I can finish you in 5 bars. Word to big baby Jesus, I get him line ball. That'll leave him holy as matrimony and my God. Staten Island and Coney Island, that's 2 squads. Something like this track or like cook crack, that's too hard. Math, I'm too fresh, smell like a new car. Love Wu-Tang, my favorite member is you, God.
You ever rap with a legend? Salute to God in his presence. Salute. Had a fight without a weapon.
It's a vibe for everybody on that.
Don't speak for a second.
I promise you, it's a vibe for everybody on Boom Bap to Drill Rap. Matter of fact, let's do something for the ladies.
I don't understand. Clean or dirty?
Stacks. No time for that small talk.
I know you thinking me because you love me. Know you thinking me because you love me. Always on the go, the money call. Know you thinking me because you love me.
Boom Bap to Drill Rap. I'm telling you, it's a vibe. Streaming on all platforms.
Know you thinking me because you love me. I know 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 you love me.
Always on the go, the money calling. Rather be with you on me. Summertime dining with a frozen drink, swerving in the caddy. Still got you home safe.
I know you lonely. I can tell how you hold me. You ain't gotta worry, it's you and you own me. Freaky in the bed, hotel, we on it.
Live a lavish life, could tell I could afford it. Know I love money and this whole world is enormous. When we step out, they tell you that you gorgeous. Cuban link shining, VVS is flawless.
The money calling. I can tell that all. You ain't gotta worry, it's you and you own it. because you love me. No, you think of me because you love me. Always wanna go to money call. No, you think of me because you love me. I know you love me. I know you love me.
No time for that small talk. No time for that. What's up? It's your boy D Chambers 6'2". No time for the small talk. Time now is 8:47. You know my name is D Chambers. You know we just coming off a dope weekend. You know I just opened for 50 Cent. Now I'm out heading out to Rolling Loud. And no time for the small talk is still going. We have two different guests. It's not normal here. It's new. We got people coming in from out of state on this one. We're going to let them talk and introduce themselves before we get into the guests and the other artists. So we'll start with you.
Yes. Thank you for having me here again. You know, you already know Chris Star. Chris Star Music, as most people know. And yeah, we here in week 142 of 2022. And it's just been a great week, like you said, and continuing.
Right, everything's a blessing. So, all right, let the world know what's going on. Introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I'm Jessie La Mala. I'm from Miami, 305. I'm just enjoying the humidity out here, I guess. That's all I got going on, honestly.
All right.
It's hot.
So how was like the transition from Miami? What made you say, you know what? I mean, you was doing radio in Miami?
So I was going in and out doing podcasts.
Okay.
That's pretty much just about it. But I do music. So like, you know, I perform, I promote events. It's Miami life. You know, yachts, parties.
Now, if somebody was like coming out there for the first time, what would you advise them? Like getting into entertainment? Because everybody just knows the Strip. But how would you advise them of getting into, is there steps? What should they know about Miami?
I mean, be prepared to be criticized for sure. It's not an easy world out there. They're very outspoken. You have to be very versatile. Like you have to have different things. You can't just be a singer. You have multiple talents. So you can't just have one thing or you're just not special. You don't stick out. So
let me ask you something, because you know, like a lot of people in New York are dreamers.
Yeah.
Is Miami filled with dreamers, or is this like the lavish lifestyle? Is that part of the dreaming too? Is like, you know, like how everybody has a star, right? In California, everybody has a star. Is it like that in Miami?
I say, yeah, for sure. I mean, you
Some
have
people look
two
at it as
big major cities that are just, you know, everybody's trying to live their dreams. So New York is, I guess you can classify New York as more hip hop, rap, and Miami's very more Spanish flow is what you have. Yeah.
But now that's what I was asking. Is that like the dream, or is this like a luxury lifestyle? Because like some people, you know, they don't know where to start. Like in New York, you could go rap and dance on a train. Like, what are you doing in Miami? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is somebody doing that, you know, outside of fashion, outside of music? How would they survive out there if they don't know nothing?
Honestly, I'm very bold, man. I just threw myself into things.
That's a good answer.
I just kind of just went with it. I started working at a gym, just basic, you know, like your regular job. And
that's a step, though.
For sure. It worked out. I introduced myself. I met a few DJs. And then next thing you know, I was in the door.
Who's the 3 DJs that support like indie artists out there in Miami?
I wouldn't even know how to tell you because there's too many DJs that I've bumped into that are just like DJ Live It Up. I know for sure is very like versatile. He promotes everybody. I have out there off the top of my head, you just definitely caught me off guard for sure because I really do have to think of all these DJs that I've met and I've been blessed. They play my music out there. I go to the clubs. It's just a different energy out there for sure.
Right. Because you know a lot of people just think of tiger sharks, swimming, jet skis. Like nobody really think about the business. The lifestyle is very high up there.
Oh, absolutely.
What is the price of gas out there right now?
We're at like $4.69.
Oh no, why they said $7? Like
they just be exaggerating.
It's just out the country that's ridiculous. Yeah. Like Sweden, Europe, they're like $10.
They want everybody on them electric bikes. That's what it is.
I think Cali's at 9 or 10, right?
Cali, I think could be closer. That could be the highest one because they're so far out from Russia, you know, and the places that we get the oil.
Wow. So Stacks, what's going on? 5 Stacks to be exact.
Chilling, Bobby. Working, you know, vibes, man.
Yo, like I said, for artists and everybody else that's coming in for wherever you at, just know everybody's free Tuesday to 11. You know what I mean? Club Foxy's, Touch Paper Tuesdays. You know, gotta be touching paper to be in there. This ain't for real.
That's lit. I
You know,
didn't even know
you
that.
invested in yourself, music. You doing things. It's free once again. So come in there. But you know, you gotta be touching paper. Something like that. It's a gift and curse. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play some music. We're gonna get the next guest to come in here. But we definitely ain't gonna have no time for the small talk and see what's going on. Yo, 5 Stacks. Let me hear some.
No time for that small talk. No time for that.
Rucci, Ano, Atlantean.
Only answer the phone when that money be calling. I be dripping so the honeys be on it. I stay blunted, I be puffing the strongest. Vampire life, you catch me up to the morning. Only answer the phone when that money be calling. I be dripping so the honeys be on it. I stay blunted, I be puffing the strongest. Vampire life, you catch me up to the morning. I spend me a grip for the sneakers and denim. I'm tossing out bread like I'm feeding a pigeon. Before the pandemic, been keeping my distance without PP pieces. My pieces been hitting. I'm chasing the coin just like Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm milking this game like I'm sponsoring Keller. Presently gifting no bottles of eggnog. I put in no tea and no time that I get up. Addicted to grease, so I work like a slave. Twisting the tween, I burn it like sage. Tipping this thing got me swerving for days. I'm really unique and you heard that I'm great. My trip is elite, I be surfing the wave. Killing these beats and I murdered the stage. Doctors confirm I'm distorting the brain. I'm out of this world and my earth is in space. I'm far from a human, I'm partially you and I walk with a...
No time for that small talk. No time for that.
What's up? It's your boy D Chambers 6'2". No time for that small talk. Time now is 8:53. We got a special guest here, and let him introduce himself.
Yo. It's your motherfucking boy Rucciano. You already know 11224 shit.
Word, man. What's going on, man? How's everything, man?
I'm chilling, my nigga. You already know the vibes.
Whatever you do, just keep the cup off the camera, like put it under the table.
Copy, say that.
Yeah. No, that's all good. No, it's all good. Everybody getting the vibe, you know. I just don't want them, you know, some people don't look at the side.
11224. What area code is that?
Oh, that's Brooklyn.
Oh, that's
Coney
like
Island.
Coney Island.
Yeah, how you gonna ask me that and this man is sitting right here in front of us?
I'm from Queens, Long Island.
Okay.
Brooklyn, yeah.
You know what it is? She's a guest host.
Copy.
You know, certain things I don't. You know, believe it or not, I don't really talk about things that I do much often, like when I'm around people.
Likewise.
But Coney Island has the 11229.
No, it doesn't.
11224. That's it.
4.
Oh, okay.
4.
Sorry.
What 9 you got?
That's Grace. That's what I used to. No, 11223.
All right,
11222. Okay.
Rucci, how you doing, man?
Yo, I'm chilling, man. How you doing, Chambers?
So you got music, you got projects, you got events. What's going on? Talk to us.
Yo, man, what's going on with me? I just dropped my 2 singles, man. One titled Boss Talk, the other titled Era, produced by my man Jay Clyde. It's available on all digital platforms. Besides that, man, we just moving, man. I always been working. I'm still trying to apply this pressure.
All right. It's kind of dope because we also have a dope guest right here. You know, Jesse. I don't want to mess up the last name.
La Mala.
La Mala. La Mala.
Yeah, La Mala means bad, the bad one. So it's Jesse La Mala. It sounds
Mala.
Sounds weird in English. Jesse the Bad.
So let me ask you. So like with Miami music and New York, do you know like what's the difference to you? And when you listen to the music, like the sound.
I mean, the radio stations I kind of listen to here and there. When I come here, I'm listening to like, you know, hip hop. And then I go down there and it's just all straight Spanish music. It's a reggaeton. Yeah. Like, I mean, you have I don't know if they do have like hip hop, but that's just constantly Cuba music and just, yeah, it's a lot of Spanish music, man. It's just very Spanish.
All right. But let me ask you something. Would you ever played your music outside of New York or been to Miami?
Yeah, I've been in Miami, played my music in Miami. I've been to Texas, played my shit out there. I've been to Cali, performed in Cali.
How you feel about the vibe out there?
I love the vibe out of state, bro. I love it because it's like everybody, it's like people be looking at you like you're a superstar in a way, like, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas never heard of you type of shit. And it's like they first time seeing you. Like,
so you think you got a better shot outside of New York than in New York?
I feel both. I feel both ways because it's like I could make a New York sound. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? That alone is going to kind of have niggas from New York gravitating to my shit. Like, you know, if you hear that era shit, that's like some real boom bap type of shit. So it's like, you know where the boom bap came from. You know what I mean? Right. Then it's like a lot of my other music sound like some shit that you would hear out of state. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, like
it works.
Is that an
Right.
advantage that we have as New York people? Like we could make something down south, like sounding Caribbean, or like, and then we could switch it up New York, but it can't be reversed. Like
I don't.
if you're not from New York, you can't sound like from New York.
I don't put it as far as New York people. I just look at that people that's like that's not narrow minded. Like you know what I'm saying? Because rap is so like rap wasn't just in New York. Rap is like it's all over the world. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's like niggas like Outkast that's fire. Like it's a bunch of niggas. So it's like if you grew up listening to everybody, you damn near gonna be tapped in like many different lanes and many different pockets. Like you know what I mean?
Right. So let me ask you how you feel about like DJs, the whole topic about DJs in the car, because you've been around, you've been working on your music and stuff.
Right.
How's the DJ climate for you?
Shit, I fuck with DJs, man. They them niggas that's gonna have to spin my record and break my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't got no hate on no DJ. Like, I ain't.
So what's actually DJ that's showing you love right now?
Shout out to 5 Stacks right now. Five Stacks been showing me love since day one, yo. 5 Stacks, like he, right, yo. So I ain't going. That's the only DJ I'm gonna shout out. How about that?
I ain't mad at that.
That's the only DJ I'm gonna shout out. How about that?
Flowers.
From day one, yes, from day one, like from day one at Coney Island events, the nigga see my. He don't even say anything. He'll just see my face, and the next, 15 minutes later, I hear my like, oh shit, my shit playing right there.
Yeah, that's real. That importance to DJ. So I'm gonna ask the ladies, what type of music are you into today?
I'm into everything. Like I'm very 1 minute I'll be listening to like old school R&B, the next minute I'll be listening to EDM, the next minute I'll be listening to like something like Tupac, Coolio, then I'll be listening to Hispanic music. Yeah, I just
how you go from that to EDM? Like, that's like that crazy.
Because I like instruments, and I feel like when you box yourself in, you should always be open to listen to all kind of music, and definitely going to audio engineer school and having to be forced like, okay, we're doing rock this week, we're doing this genre, and becoming an engineer and realizing that not everybody's gonna like the same kind of music or sound that you like, but if it's music and we're feeling the vibe, we should be able to appreciate it. So that's something when you throw yourself into the music, you should definitely be able to tolerate.
Right.
What type of music are you into these days?
I listen to all kind of music. It's just whatever the beat. If there's a beat and it has a little flow to it, I like it. I vibe with it.
All right. So right now, who?
Right now, who?
Yeah, who? Like,
I mean, I listen to Cardi. I listen to Maluma. I listen to J Balvin. I listen to Anuel. I listen to. A lot of it is more Spanish than it is English. For sure,
I mean, there's a lot of music out here too. Like it's just indictment, drugs. You know what I mean? That's how I learned about a lot of the music too, because you realize like the demographic. Just like you go to Flatbush, that's where I learned about reggae and calypso. Like I don't know if I can sit in the club too long on calypso. Like,
you can't overdo certain things, and some things you can overdo because it touches spirit and it just gets you going.
It's a variety.
Variety.
Listen to every little bit of everything.
Going.
Yo, so like the ladies, I gotta ask y'all, like when y'all hear like the reggae and the calypso, is that part of the dancing now? Like when people gotta pick you up and swing you around and shit, like.
If you could do it and not hurt me, but if you're not capable, don't touch me.
Damn.
Don't touch me. And ask me if I got undergarments underneath first, because sometimes I go out and I shouldn't say that, but.
And what? Nothing.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Damn, she free balling.
Free balling.
But yeah, that happened to me. That happened to me at traffic jam. I was like yelling the whole time, like I don't underwear. Homeboy was like, I don't care, and it was just. And I'm a heavy chick. I looked in, but I'm like 190.
Might look like
so.
It's heavy
It's heavy though.
Oh shit! What's up? You doing that wild stuff, man? You jumping off the ladder in these clubs, man?
Nah, I ain't jumping off no ladder.
I
got a precious life to live, bro. Like, yo, come on, man. I ain't trying to hurt myself.
I love that
bro.
stuff. Swinging from like in the concert, swinging from the thing. Like I wish, like if somebody could be like, "Yo, you could do a show, but you could swing like a rock star." I would totally be in, as long as I know I'm safe.
Nah, right.
And you know, like
ain't nothing but the stage and the floor, baby.
Yeah.
You gonna pick one? Your feet, floor, the stage. Like there's just some shit going down. Now, I mean, how would y'all take that? Like, what's the approach on that? But we'll get back to that later. But like, so far as like the music and streaming and stuff like that, damn, that must be some strong hitting. That's like Drake.
That's tequila he's drinking.
Oh, nah, that's
he drinking.
Some Tito's or something. Right?
Oh, Tito's.
Yeah,
Okay.
gluten free. Good stuff.
Gluten free.
Healthy.
Yeah.
That's the good stuff.
You actually checked the bottle when you buy it?
I saw him. Yeah. I was looking. If it was some Casamigos, I'd be like, that's not.
Nah, I had too much Casamigos over the weekend.
Okay, yeah, that's more like the wine down.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, speaking of that, so like Vices, like is that needed to create music? Like you need
Hell
to
no.
smoke or drink to
No.
make. You could go 9 o'clock in the music
I dropped
morning
the-
to make music.
I dropped the whole project sober because I was like, I was dealing with some health issues at the time. I had a surgery, like, you know what I mean? And they had prescribed me on Percocets and shit like that. And that shit had me, I was fucked up one day, bro. Where I just like put everything down. I was like, nah, I ain't about to smoke. I ain't about to do nothing until I get my mind right. Like, it was like, I also had an allergic reaction to the anesthesia. So
Okay.
all that shit just had me fucked up. I was like,
So
yo.
you had to come off the trip. In other words,
Yeah,
the trip
I had-
was so
I
high,
had-
you
I had-
didn't need nothing. For
No,
a
I had
while.
to just come off all the sedation off of
Right.
everything. And then it was just like the opioids, and I just
Yeah.
had to get off all of that, bro.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I love rapping. So it's like, I'm going to do this shit till I'm on my deathbed. Like, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? So around that time, I was going through some shit. But then, like I said, I had to just cut back and just be sober, get my brain straight. And then I'll just, like, none of this shit is needed. Like, you know what I mean? So it enhances it. Don't get it wrong, though. It enhances it 100%. You hear this shit different. You think of this shit different. But nah, on my behalf, nah, it's not needed.
Yo, it's crazy because like every studio session, I don't know if like the higher the level you go, like different drugs is on the table. Like niggas is trying to convince me to take mushrooms. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with
you
you?
never took shrooms?
Never.
That
Yo, I'm old school. Weed, I'm not even vaping.
Now,
Like, I need to crush
now
it.
as
Me.
somebody that been around, right,
Huh?
that you could kind of still like, you know what I'm saying? When you off them reels, like, you know what I mean? Like when you off them shits, bro, you're not thinking about rap, bro. I'm gonna tell you that from firsthand experience, bro.
They said it's like some type of you go somewhere else.
Like, you know,
Like,
I lived a crazy life growing up. Like, so when you really like,
What happened?
when you
I'm
really in the
You had
mix, right?
shrooms?
That's intense. Like
You
I
ain't-
just
you
be
ain't thinking
smoking
about
weed.
Yeah, weed only.
I'm good. Yeah.
Like I not a Mario brother.
I've
huh?
dibbled and dabbled, you know.
Right. That's
and,
honesty. What, coke?
No, not. I've been exposed to cocaine. I've never actually physically done it, like forced it down. I'll like act like I'm doing it. If
You
somebody's
never know
doing it.
what the hell's going on.
But I've been exposed to coke. I'm pretty sure I've been roofied before and had to like, because I'm a dancer. So
Damn,
it's times
girl.
I even have somebody that I hang out with. I know for facts, like they try to roofie me every time. And I'd be like,
yo, this shit is going on camera.
I'd be like, and I'd be like, oh my God, but
I'm
but
not
the
laughing.
trip-
I
but
just want
the
you to know I'm
trip-
not laughing. I'm
it's-
shocked.
It is, no, it's
I'm
funny.
shocked.
It's
I'm
funny
on
to me because like I don't know for sure. It's not like I leave and go get drug tested.
was a
or
male or
whatever.
female that you
yeah,
thought it
it's
was
a
a-
male that I hang out with
Oh,
all the time. So somebody I'm dating. So
Oh, you say no, that shit going in the cup, basically.
no, it's basically I gotta watch my cup. I gotta make sure I pour my alcohol a certain way,
Nah, that's
or
crazy.
you know what I mean. But there have been times where, but I've learned to like fight it off. Like, all right, if I am put in that situation, anybody, I could be smoking a blunt with somebody. They could put dust in your blunt. You never
Right,
know. You know,
right.
there's been times I had to leave and go in my car and sweat it out, like freaking out, like what's
Dust?
going on.
I roll my own
I don't.
shit for
I
that
don't know if it was.
purposes.
I don't know what it was. I
Yo,
didn't go
had
get
that
drug
experience
tested.
as a kid, bro. I had that experience as a kid.
So you
I
gotta
don't know if
watch
it
who
was
you chilling
dust,
with. And that was
but
going
it
to the
was like,
studio.
yeah.
And my friends like, well, this sound like this. I had, oh my God, I got so many stories.
So
but
you learned something today.
I'm like, I'm a loner.
but the thing
That's probably
about
why I
me
hang
is
around by
I'm not the
myself.
person you want to do that with because I'll start really tripping. Like I won't be a good. I'll be wanting to get out of there. Like if I pop
Yeah,
an
it sounds like
e-pill
anxiety for sure.
or whatever, I'd be like, I gotta go. I'm gonna make me some money. I'm out of here. Like you're gonna be so mad because you're gonna be like, I gave her drugs and she dipped out.
So, but like, do you think like majority of the women, because us as entertainers, we don't know what's going on in the dancing world. So a lot of the time,
Anywhere, this could be your boyfriend. You could be hanging out with. You don't have to be just a dancer. It could be your husband. He just might like to see you sedated and knocked out.
What?
she's going viral today. I don't even know. I just know to shut up.
Be having
You know what I
weird,
mean?
niggas
So-
be having weird fetishes like that, bro. And then it's not even a fetish. It could be just like that's probably when the nigga wife actually is like, you know,
Just
quiet.
trusting.
Yeah,
Just
but it's just
trusting-
like, you know,
trust
you
the
never
person you're
like,
with.
yo, it be some weird people out there, bro.
Yeah, gotta be
I think y'all just hanging around weird people.
Nah, I keep
I've-
my I
I've
keep my
had
circle
my
I'm
small,
gonna put
but
my
it's
cup.
like-
I'm getting roofied today.
I was
Fuck
like,
that.
yeah.
Roofie me.
You know, but after the next day, these things
Yo.
happen. I felt I could tell the difference from me just normally going out smoking weed or drinking Henny or having a hangover, and I felt like even though it was
You
involuntary,
lucky you came back because a lot of people don't come back. Like off them joints. Like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
People be like, I can name about 3 crazy people in my hood right now,
Mhm.
like who just got caught
well,
off
I've never
guard.
done like acid things. I'm scared of stuff like that, but I'm scared that if somebody did give me acid, I'd have friends that I can call though that are experienced
Nah,
drug addicts.
I don't know them.
So
I don't wanna
it's
know.
not, I'm calling them, like, yo, come pick me up. I don't know what's going on, but you know,
Trust me, I hope
Being in
I'll
the
drop
music
you over there,
business,
pick you
that
up
you
there.
gotta be built
Nah.
for it. I'm just telling you, and anywhere in this world, like you never know who you're around. You never know what you'll be
Hey,
exposed
Rucci, how you doing, bro?
Yo, I'm
Don't
good,
get
man.
caught
I'm
up in
telling
this
you.
roofie shit, man. They be like, yeah, he was
Yo.
agreeing with.
Nah, I wasn't agreeing, but you know, I lived the lifestyle myself at a point, man.
Oh,
We was wild.
Yes.
We was wild.
Man,
When
you
I
gotta
say
be careful too.
Rest in peace to two of my friends, man. Rest in peace to Marco and rest in peace to
Well,
Nick.
I know people not gonna have a lot of the friends I have. Maybe one or two. Like niggas don't have the money for the weed he smokes, so 9 times out of 10 I gotta buy it, roll it anyway. So
you
I'm
know
not
what
really
y'all
worried
doing.
about nobody giving me weed because I'm buying it and I'm rolling it. Like, and that's the end of that.
But you know,
your own
but you know
shit,
what
so
they're
nobody
saying
use
about the
roofies
weed
and
now,
all.
right?
I mean, besides
know-
it came from God and now it's scientifically made.
People are coming out of, you know, you get locked up and they drug test you.
And it's fentanyl.
All that weird stuff. So
Shit, I'm fettied up. Yo, I'm like, yo.
we don't know what's in our system.
You smoke that shit that's $60 and up, you definitely got some fetty. in you. That's a fact.
Right.
Who knows?
You know. Anyway, Rucci,
talk to me.
What works for you? Like the clubs, online presence. What gets the name out there? Like when people want to find your music,
Type in Rucciano.
Type in Rucciano. Like
It's Rucciano,
that's the way people
everything.
living now. Like
it's just like that, Rucciano.
No, but what if people don't know it? Like there's a lot of people that walk around, nobody knows. Like, what do you think is the thing to make everybody knows?
Social media.
Yeah.
Social media.
I didn't know her or
some niggas wake
like,
up. Some
I'm
niggas
just
wake up in the
saying,
morning, don't even brush their teeth, get on social media first thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like social media. When social media got you, like, got you really like, know what I mean?
Do anybody pay for like
Promotion?
Instagram promotion?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
How did it work? What demographic you wound up?
I target like the booty pages and the thick chicks and
As
all
you
that,
should.
and you know, give them a little
As
couple
you
dollars,
should.
and you know, they get. And I noticed that it doesn't really matter how you promote yourself; is what you do when you get the attention and the promotion. So you can go. I've gone
follow-up.
viral a couple times. I could show you videos, a lot of streams, but when you get that attention and people are like, okay, who's this? Did they at you? Can they press that button? And then when they press that button, they get to your content. What can they pull from your content? What do you have, you know, to keep them interested?
Right. So what are
Make
you
sure
doing
you
to keep
neat.
people interested?
I do everything. I keep telling you this. I do it all, man.
What?
I'm a comedian. I'm funny. I make jokes.
What's the most
I
viral
sing.
joke that you think that everybody
no,
caught
I-
on to? No, I'm saying what was the
It's like reels, like just making reels.
what was the
you know?
best reel?
The one where I said I was dating. I was in a lesbian relationship, but it was with a man, but he just acted like a
I know
bitch.
that's right.
Yo, is demasculating men the thing to do nowadays?
That's what it sounds like.
Right.
That's what it
was
sounds
it was
I can
funny.
relate.
Everybody was like laughing, and I
No.
started getting clicked into. I
How
was
is
like,
that
"Oh, all right, cool, that was,
demasculating?
you know."
Why can't that really be a thing? Because that really is a thing.
I'm not for
I
it.
mean,
Doesn't
I'm
have
not
to mean that's all
demasculating
men.
anybody.
I think I
Honestly, I
was
just thought it
raised
was.
at
She
a
could have
different
just
era,
dated
like-
somebody
Right.
and thought they were something else.
I thought it was just
Nah, but
funny.
none of this new shit.
I agree.
Nobody's treating me like a bitch in no relationship.
I mean,
I know
it was
that's
just funny. It was just the purpose that it was funny. I just.
No, I
laughed
know
at
it was a joke.
Yeah, it was just
but
funny.
she
And you
talking
went
about why it
viral.
can't
I
be
mean-
like that.
I mean-
like,
I talk shit
Well,
about females
hey.
too. I'll be like, oh, look at that girl over there and shit looking like an ant. Like, you know, Bugs Life, especially living in Miami, like, boop, it's just unproportionate. I just be like, God damn, what is that? Like,
yo, I
That's
give it
God's
to
child.
everybody in Miami. Y'all know it's sharks in the water. And
And
y'all
niggas still go swim in the beach.
Rockaway Beach just had 2
And
sharks
niggas still
too.
go swim in the beach and
They
they go
just-
swim mad
No,
far
they
on the
closed
beach.
It's
it.
been
too.
more shark sightings than they have sand sharks in Kodiak. Niggas about now just throw it. Like what? Throw what? Like yo, could you imagine if I see a fin in dirty water anyway? That's like
you can't
crazy.
see it. It's dirty water.
Exactly. But
Who's
Scared
jumping
to
in
my
that water
life, scared
anyways?
to my
I
life.
still
Go to Coney
disagree with.
Island.
Nah, I would never jump in that water ever. I still
You
disagree
won't, but
with that.
100,000
If you
other people
play-
will.
Because y'all crazy.
You got a better shot at coming out of it than the Miami beaches, right?
I
The movie Shark came from like Miami and Cali, right? Like,
you gotta stay in the vicinity where you're like close. Where you
I
can
think
run
it's a
fast
bit
enough.
weird for humans to be surprised that a shark would be in a body of water, period. 'Cause isn't that where they belong?
I mean, yeah,
Like,
they don't
should
really
we think
touch
it's
you.
a-
they don't what?
They don't really come to you. Like, you know, there has to be a disturbance for sure. Like,
They gotta be
You
hungry.
being in the water is the whole disturbance.
I mean, it's not a disturbance if they just like kind of
And they
pass
could
by.
die.
Nah,
like,
but yeah, I heard some bullshit
listen.
like that too. Like if you bleeding in the water, it's over.
I mean, yeah.
And if you're not bleeding in the water, then I heard them.
They say they react to like splashes. That's
I could, yeah, like I see that because that's
They
vibrant.
react
right.
to splashes. Then they on the
But
way.
if you bleeding, if you got like an open wound, it's over, boy. Just count your.
Not only
count your
that,
minutes.
then you got like alligators out there. Like
But they
that
can't
habitat
really
is crazy.
I
You don't be
haven't
seeing the
seen
niggas on.
alligators, honestly.
You don't be seeing the niggas on YouTube feeding them. I seen a nigga on YouTube yell at the alligator. The alligator ran back in the water. He was like,
yeah, he
yeah,
smacked it
yeah. That nigga ran back in the water. I was like, nah, that nigga's different.
That was probably somewhere else,
like
in
Orlando,
Florida, for
Tampa.
sure. Yeah, some swampland.
Wherever that shit was, that nigga used to them alligators, boy. He see them niggas every day. That nigga's not scared.
Yeah,
I'd
I
have
think
been
humans
pet.
gotta stay where they belong. Like you don't belong in the water.
Right.
No, but I'm talking about the alligators. They be on people's lawn.
I mean, because alligators are water and they're land animals. So I mean, we just. Like,
What's your first reaction when you see alligators?
I'm terrified of things like that. Like terrified.
You running?
I faint. I do weird. Like I faint. Like, shit.
You're gonna get eaten by the
I'm
crocodile.
terrified
At
by
this
stuff
point,
like
the
that. Like
That
my
alligator
friend,
about to be mad at me.
my
'cause
friend
I
wants me to
got-
go camping. I'm like, girl, they got bears. What if a bear come after you? She's like, well, my boyfriend's kind of big. I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? He's not gonna be trying to fight no bear for you.
You know,
Like,
people are crazy.
The alligator about to
right.
be
We
mad
got
at me.
mace. What you gonna mace a bear?
So, Ruchi, back to you, man.
Yo,
we
we
go
here.
from animals and shit. Let's talk about the music. Who you listening to outside of yourself?
I'm listening to everybody, man. The Benny the Butchers. I'm listening to everybody from Coney Island, Griselda. I'm listening to battle rappers. Shit.
That's a certain genre, so it's not like everybody.
What battle rappers?
No,
or
just
Coney Island?
music. When you said music, you said like Griselda, Benny, Griselda.
Oh
Coney
yeah,
Island, Griselda.
yeah. Because I thought about it's more than one person on the Griselda besides Benny, so I had to give them a whole, like, you know what I mean. I'm listening to reggae. I'm listening to motherfucking old school shit. Still, I'm listening to my fucking playlist differentiate. Go from Chief Keef to Biggie Smalls to Wiz Khalifa to Wheezy, Hove, like, you know what I'm saying, to niggas I know personally, like, you know what I mean. So once the music is good, it sounds good, it got a bop or it got some kind of vibe to it where I can relate to it, I'm definitely tapped in. So you know what I
Right.
mean?
All right. So speaking of that, it says Conway the Machine calls out Funk Flex, a New York DJ.
Yeah, I seen that.
French Montana claims labels have been taking out life insurance policies on their artists due to numbers of death of rappers this past year. Now, when the artist doesn't have life insurance, the label takes one out for the artist. French
Absolutely.
Montana claims the label's preying on his death, preying on
That's
making
crazy.
millions on his death. Business move, unfair, artists and their families. How do you feel about that?
French Montana should really not talk against life insurance because it's very like important
Right.
for people to have regardless.
Yeah.
So if I am putting my money behind you and you cannot give me proof that you had a conversation with God that you're going to be here within 5 minutes from now, 5 weeks, 5 months, 5 years, I need life insurance. And you
Since
should,
when?
since always, it's always supposed to be like that. Slaves, when people would buy you and you were a servant, they would have life insurance on you. When you get married, that's like a life insurance policy in a sense, and you're supposed to get life insurance with anybody you do. Anybody
you don't
that's
have
of
life
value.
insurance. That look on your face.
Yes,
No. What I'm
You got
talking
life
about
insurance?
is labels.
Oh well.
Why not?
I mean, labels
Having
having
life
life
insurance
insurance
on
to
you.
it makes sense.
If the artist doesn't already, then yeah.
I don't know.
Because then they're gonna have to pay for. Then you're gonna have
You
no
notice,
death
like,
benefits when you gotta get
they
buried.
say artists was dropping every other 2 months, and it's not by accident. It's like
Mhm.
marksmen coming to just scope them out, like
Mhm.
real shit.
Yeah.
It's a money
I mean,
hungry world
yeah.
out there.
Hmm?
It's a money hungry world.
But you know,
out
you
there.
can get taken out anytime.
Yeah.
When you get in an automobile,
Right.
you're not guaranteed. That's why you have it, and you can't even get in a car
Yo,
without insurance.
I would stay away from you.
So,
Deadass.
like, life is
Yeah,
real.
she done went from
Life
movies
is
to
real.
life insurance is cool. Like, I don't
I
know.
sell life insurance. I got my life
Oh,
insurance
my
license in
God.
2017.
Oh, okay.
And
Understandable.
let me tell y'all, see, when I be doing positive stuff, people don't care. But when I'm doing ratchet stuff in the strip club, doing, bald-headed whole shit, everybody's like, oh, wow, let me pay
I
attention.
can see why.
But when I'm selling life insurance, when I was selling, I'm gonna post it on my Instagram, my certificate. So I'll get right.
No, that's what's up that you sell life
And when
insurance.
I did it, and I tried, and I went to the hood, and I'm leaving this environment where all these people are making money, and they're telling us like you need life insurance because it's automatically establishing your estate. If you go on any workshop or website or membership that anybody's selling online to better your life or business or your entrepreneur, that's one of the first things they're going to try to get to you is talk to you about your life insurance to get estate so that you can be worth something even in getting a house or a car, stuff like that, because that backs you with money. And when I went to the hood in East New York, people was laughing at me. My friends was like, don't talk like that around, these is hood niggas, don't talk like that around them. They gonna think you trying to off. I'm like, bro, they need it. So I had this conversation with this girl. She was the CEO. She was dating this dude. I'm like, yo, get this on your boyfriend. You've been dating him 4 years. I don't need no life insurance. I'm good. I'm good. All right. They ran up in her house a couple days later. No life insurance.
That's crazy.
Her and him.
You ain't had nothing to do with that?
These life
No,
insurance.
why would I have anything? But I'm just saying.
I don't know. I went to a
But
date.
what I was trying to tell them, like, if you get incarcerated, your life insurance policy gonna make sure that your bills, they got clauses to make sure, like, if you get institutionalized, like hospitalized, put in a mental institution, put in incarcerated, your child needs something, your spouse needs something, a huge procedure that you cannot afford, that pays for that, you know. And they thought I was like,
Isn't there like a wait period? You don't just instantly get that.
No. Once you sign that paper, it's in effect. You got 3 years to not pay your life insurance policy usually, and then it becomes void. And within 2 years, if from the day you sign that policy with the agent, if you commit suicide within two of those years that they prove that you committed suicide, because some people are psycho like that, they'll get a policy just to off themselves so that their family could be good. But if they find out that that was not the case, you're not getting any money. And of course, if you die from an automobile, because they got their own insurance. If you die from aviation, they got their own insurance, because the airport got their own insurance. Natural clauses, because obviously the government.
This was a great time to sell life insurance, right? I don't know time for the small talk,
you
right?
know,
I see what you think about.
And if you're in the army, because if you're in war, you die of war.
Right.
You know, and you die
Put
of
me
war.
on. Put me on.
So I'll tell you
And
one
they got the
thing.
insurance.
We're gonna get back to the life insurance.
Oh, I'm done with that.
Nah, I'm tuned in. Rick Ross doesn't share Meek Mill's taste for ass.
No, they've been doing
Rick
that. They've been
Ross
doing that for a
says
minute.
he will not eat ass, but his friend Meek Mill love to eat ass.
Oh my God.
Rick Ross, however, is not opposed to peeing on women. How freaky do they get in the bedroom?
Where you getting this information from?
It's been sent to me. Right? It's a
I ain't
whole.
even gonna lie, I gotta ask you, but this is crazy. Like,
If you check the chat, it's
this
there.
is crazy.
I
This
mean,
is flat
yeah,
out crazy.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
What
It's
he
not like I would be
said.
like, oh my God, these
Y'all
people
got no comment, bro.
They probably do. Okay, show me something cool. Like, be bold. If you want views and you want to like impress me, show me something else going up somewhere, and then I'll give.
Going up somewhere. What are you
show
talking
me
about?
something like that, like eating ass. Who doesn't do that? You're gonna do that by accident anyway.
By accident.
I'm not the one getting interviewed here. Like,
I think that's something you do knowing willingly you doing that shit. I don't think you do that shit
Even
by
if you
accident.
don't mean to.
I don't think you do that.
nasty,
Shit.
you
I
gonna-
don't think you
you
do
gonna
that
get
shit
there.
by accident. I think you do that shit willingly, knowingly that you about to do that shit.
willingly,
You might get a little
Willingly, knowingly, you about to do that shit. Like it's no mistake, bro.
What's the matter?
I'm just
It's not a
listening
mistake,
to this,
bro.
like, damn, you know, I mean, I have no say in any of this. Like, you know, I'm bi. I like women and men. So, like, you know,
Hey, much kudos to you.
at this point, like, you know, everything is open, man. The door is like, hello,
Right.
like, you know.
For who, the guy or the girl?
I mean, both at this rate. Hey, how's it going?
No, but I'm more
You
for
never
the girl.
experienced that. You about to experience that right now, child. Let's
I'm more
go.
for the girl.
Yo, you turn the guys out. That's what you doing over there. Turn the guys out. That's,
Listen,
I
I
can't
read
do
some
it with
stuff that I don't even know if I could talk about it on this.
I
you know
mean,
what
we have no time for the small talk, but if
shit.
it's a lot, maybe it's a little.
I
I
mean,
don't
you
know.
know, they say, you know, like while you're like, you know, like beating, you know, your man's off and whatnot, and if you like put a little like little finger inside the there's like a
massage the
G-spot,
prostate.
Wait,
bro, you're gonna
wait.
Massage the prostate.
Massage what?
The prostate.
Yeah,
The G spot.
Yeah.
Yo,
it's called
listen.
a P
Wait,
spot.
wait. Hold up. If it ain't the 2 cherries that we got sitting on that tree, we ain't massaging nothing. You hear
Okay,
me?
you
I
can
mean,
do that too.
that's
If-
what you want though.
Listen,
It's
listen.
okay.
But you gotta realize the prostate for some people is right
no.
there.
We live on air. Listen.
Same thing. You're
Listen.
describing the
To
same
all
thing.
my
Whatever
real
makes you
niggas that's
happy.
live on air with me
Alright.
right now, right?
Whatever makes you happy.
If it ain't the 2 cherries that's sitting up under that tree, You ain't massaging nah.
I know that's
thing.
right.
You know what's crazy? It's gonna be a girl to try it. I think girls just like to try people sometimes.
Yeah.
Yo, they definitely do,
it all.
bro.
Try
They
it
like to
all.
try it.
You gotta
You
experience
try it,
They're
you
everything in
try
nasty.
it.
life.
Because they
You gotta-
nasty.
I mean, you gotta experience everything in
They
life.
nasty.
You only live once. Sorry, guys.
No,
That's
I
what you
have
tell them?
my limits, but I'll let.
What is the limit?
I do have some men that's like they want me to eat their ass. I'm like, nah, I won't do it. But I'll
Niggas
get
told
somebody
like
to do
niggas
it.
told you that
I'm
shit.
not eating ass, but if
That's
you pass by it, you kind of give it
crazy.
like a little bit of love, and then you just
That's
keep it moving.
crazy.
It's a little easier to do it when you
That's
eating.
crazy.
When you eating pussy, when you eating
When you're
pussy,
eating
it's a little
pussy, you
different.
pass the ass, and it's
Yeah,
like,
but-
you passed
but-
it. Like it doesn't. I
Yo.
don't-
When I'm eating pussy, I'm eating pussy.
I mean,
That shit right in my
that's
face.
it.
Like
That's
that
all
shit.
you eating. You're not eating anything else.
I'm not saying.
All
I'm
right,
not
but
saying
okay,
none of.
bring
I'm
that,
not.
bro.
I'm not saying none of that because ain't no like you know what I mean.
That's it.
But
Josh said his
like, you know,
interns
you-
make the news. He thought it was hysterical. Shout out to Josh.
Yeah, that's what's
Shout out to
up.
But go ahead. I was just trying to just.
But yeah, I don't think it's weird. But you know, to each his own. I have friends that are they into that, they do it and all of that. Maybe it's something I'll do for like when I really. I don't know.
You need to be drugged up, girl.
No. I don't,
Oh,
Don't tell me
shit.
that.
on the
Certain
mushrooms.
Off the shroom.
The shroomies.
I'm not gonna lie. I've done it. To
That's
a
why
guy.
y'all was crying the first time. 'Cause y'all
a
probably
ran
just
rap.
came back down to answer this shit.
Nah. I'm regular, man. I ain't off no shrooms, man. It's straight
But
weed and
ladies, you
liquor.
can saran wrap your dude. If your dude wants you to do that, you don't really want to do it. Just put
She
saran wrap.
says-
Because
she
men don't
says
shave.
saran wrap?
They should be hairy and they not the cleanest. people.
Saran wrap.
Saran-
And wait.
saran wrap.
You can that shit just fucked
Even
up
if you
my
want to
whole-
eat some pussy, you don't even want to
That
taste
shit
it.
fucked
Put
up my
some
whole
saran wrap
mental.
on it.
Yo, Chambers, that shit fucked up my whole. She was like saran wrap because your man don't want to.
Yeah, you don't need
like
to.
what?
Like, I'm into
what?
protection.
First of
condoms,
all,
saran wrap,
when
all
do you
that.
have time to get
Gloves.
the saran wrap when it's going
in the
down?
kit from the kitchen?
Like y'all stop everything to get the saran wrap.
Yes, you better. Yes, we stop everything to get. You do exactly. This is kinky stuff.
This
When
is
you
crazy.
Kinky,
I'm not
Or do
when
you
stopping.
have
kinky,
it by the bed?
You got
yo,
time.
saran
yo, the
wrap
minute
by
we-
bed.
When you kink, yes, and you have your stuff prepared.
Yo,
I
how
show
about
you some
this?
stuff in my phone.
Yo, how about
We
this,
always
right?
Prepared.
How about this? I'm the type
laid
of
out
nigga.
on the bed when I get there.
Yo, how about this? I'm the type of nigga. The minute we stop, I'm not even turned on anymore. And it's like, why we stop?
Why we stop?
Why we stop? This,
Then you must-
the moment is
you
right here.
sound
Why we
like-
stop?
You sound like a passionate person. Like you need
We
to kiss
stop.
and You need to be all this in the moment. I'm a real freak. Like niggas sit and wait for me.
I
They know
ain't sitting
what
and waiting
time
for
it
none.
is. Like,
That shit.
They sit and wait for me. Do all
Ah,
that with
that
the
thing-
next bitch.
that
Right
thing
here.
better be platinum
That
if
shit
I'm sitting there
platinum,
waiting.
and you can stop and go in. Oh, what else you want me to get?
Shit, I'm about to get all
What
that
else you want
shit.
me to get?
She got slaves.
Nah,
I suppose.
absolutely.
I got a little box.
Yo,
to
is
keep
that,
everything
hold on,
in.
while before we get into it, is the other guest here?
Yeah,
They here?
yeah. My son was back there.
All right.
Got to chop it up with homie.
So yo, before she back out the paddle on you and shit, I just want to just say this.
Only
like,
my mother beating me, man. Only my mother beating me, man. Yo, shout out to my mother. My mother, the only one beating me, man.
Yes.
That nigga gonna sit there like, yeah,
And shout out to my mom. It's her birthday today.
Oh, shout out to
You gonna
my
say all
love.
this on
Happy
your mother's
birthday.
birthday?
Huh?
You gonna say all this on your mother's
My
birthday?
mother, yeah, she gonna be like, oh, you ain't shout me out on your birthday.
Yo,
Yeah,
shout out to
what's
Mama
up?
Love on the
Cause
birthday.
I gotta shout her out because I left from over there to here. So
Yo, this shit is getting crazy. Yo, I want you to shout out your new project, your IG. Let the people know where you can find your music.
Yo, it's your motherfucking boy Ruciano. You know what I mean? That's RUCIANO_. You know what I mean? That's Instagram.
You bought a new record here today too, right?
Yeah, I bought 2 new records. We
Wanna
can play one.
introduce
We can
it
play
before-
either one of them. Don't
If
matter.
you was in front of the masses right now, the labels, and $1 million budget, what record would you play?
I want them to hear that era shit because I'm on my boom bap shit. I'm letting niggas know that lyrically you can't fuck with me. Like you cannot fuck with me, my nigga. I do it all. Like I boom bap, trap, wavy shit, whatever the case is. Produced by
Alright.
my man Jay Clyde. Pure Records is the movement, and you know what I mean. Your boy Ruciano in the building.
All right, let's get it, man. No time for the small talk. 5 stacks. Let's hear some.
Appreciate you.
This is a J. Clyde production.
No time for that small talk. No time for that. No time for that. No time
No time for that small talk. No time for that.
I'm over there, I flow with vengeance. Glass of a dying breed. I'm over there, I flow with vengeance. Rare breed. It's God given. There, I flow with vengeance. Glass of a dying breed. Rare breed. It's like DVD when I flow.
This is a J. Clyde production.
Flavor dripping in my stable pigeon. I'm on the man just like cable vision. Naked women in my kitchen cooking, making dishes. Steak and chicken while I'm blazing pivot, drinking privilege. I stay consistent up on every song. Yep, you can tell I'm smarter than
No time for that small talk. No time for that. What's up? It's your boy D Chambers 62. No time for the small talk. Time now is 9:27. We have another special guest here. I'll let him introduce himself.
How you doing? Thank you for having me. This is Jay Hill. Nice to meet you. I didn't even know that was you out there. I definitely
I'm Flash Gordon. Yeah, I was somebody else.
Yeah, you the guy. Like
I'm okay.
Listen, but yo, thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here. I hope you're ready for this conversation. You got some shit ahead
I hope I am too.
You know what I mean? So what's going on? What you been up to? Talk to us.
Oh man, I mean, I'm so obviously I got my guy here with me, and you know, we got music videos that we got coming out. Obviously music coming out. I'm just always trying to be doing something. I want to start doing more live performances and everything like that. Like I've been doing music a long time, but more recently I've been taking it like really serious, you know?
Okay.
So
what's that point that made you feel like, yo, I need to get on the stage?
Working, probably, you know, not being happy.
No,
where
because
I'm
some
at
people
in
have a
life.
moment, like they saw something or they went to a show and they're like, I need to be on that stage.
Yeah, it wasn't like music has always been something that, like, you know, I feel like I idolized, you know, everybody, you know, when it came to music, because you always, everybody wants that. Everybody wants the status. Everybody wants to be comfortable in life and things like that. You don't have to worry about money. But for me, it really was like moving out and paying my own bills and everything like that. And just was like, damn, I don't want to do this forever, you know?
I actually had that same thing, like, because I always had best of both worlds, right?
Yeah.
I always used to work, go to school, and I used to be like, yo, something's wrong here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then honestly, shout out to Sincere. He was like the first black cab car owner I know. And he was just like, Chambers, you selling shirts, you selling hats. How much you make a day if you was hustling? I'm like, oh, I'm sitting here bragging. Oh, nah, I made 3 in one day. So, all right, so imagine if you do that just for 5 days. So it's like 369. Oh, this is better than what I'm getting paid. So once I took the risk, all I was waiting for one foreman to say something wrong to me, and that was the end of it.
Right.
And literally, I got fired. Like, that's more of the story.
Damn.
There's no happy endings. You know what I mean? And I've been doing this, and I've just been dedicated ever since. How much is dedication to you, though?
How much is dedication?
Yeah, like how much are you willing to sacrifice?
Man, I mean, I don't want to say everything because there's some wild shit that come in music, but
no, I ain't talking about your life.
Yo, no, I'm definitely willing to sacrifice a lot. You know, I mean, time is a big thing that you got to sacrifice. You know, I'm recently single, so it's like,
oh yeah, you got time to waste,
right? You know, like being in a relationship is very hard. Having a family is very hard. So those are the things that I know I have to kind of put aside right now to be able to pursue.
And all the ladies
dreams.
want guys that think like you, brother.
You know, I'm just focused on music.
Yeah,
like,
I
that's
know.
my thing.
I mean, how you felt about that? What?
To each his own. I mean, look at Lil Durk. He's very much in a relationship, and
It took a couple times. It wasn't like the first one.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
true.
I feel like always be prepared. If the right person comes, you should know what to do. Like, you know, don't ever count yourself out because you don't know.
This is true.
Like,
This is true.
you know, you're not. I mean, unless you're psychic and you're like,
Can
okay,
you-
in two
Can you
years,
have
I'm
a
gonna
rela-
settle down.
Can you have a relationship in this industry? And do what
I
you
have.
do?
You have me in particular, or in general, other people.
I'm talking
I
about-
believe anybody can have a
I'm talking about
relationship
you.
with the right.
Like, because you know, people
Me?
always talk good for other people. I'm talking about.
That's a hard question. I don't know if I
Yeah, I
can
don't think
answer
men
that.
will allow certain things, and I don't think women will allow.
That's
certain
another
things.
thing that
That's
makes
false.
challenging.
Okay.
No, some people are crazy like that.
Well, no, I don't. You said them or me because it's like it's me if I
certain
want
women
it.
not going for certain things, and certain guys.
I have people asking to be in a relationship with me, but is if I want it. Do I want to care about you? Yeah, it's like it's me. It's not about the other people. I have plenty of people that's like wanting to be in relationships, but does it make sense? I have a daughter. I have family. I have to like you a lot.
No.
I mean, that's number one.
So why you say it's false?
I think both partners have to be on the same exact page and have,
that's the American dream.
Have
right?
very understanding on the entertainment world, especially like guys are. If you're a DJ, you're around women all the time. If you're with you're with your partner, you have to understand that you can't go out there acting a fool. Same thing. Females, you're an entertainer, you're a dancer.
Yeah, some
your
stuff
man
is
needs
bad
to
for
understand.
business.
Like, listen, I'm outside and I'm working. Like,
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, both these people need to come
I
back
think
and have an
social
understanding for that.
media and the windows of everybody else's world tainted what rules are in everybody's house.
Most definitely.
Absolutely.
It's wild out here because of that shit.
He says wow.
Nah, it's really crazy. Like that is another reason why I feel like it's kind of perfect that I'm not in a relationship right now. Like, I don't just.
Why?
I don't
Because
know.
you're
It's just too
what
much
do you like in a
nonsense. Like,
relationship?
it's like
You like
anything
the
goes, man.
attention.
Like anything goes. The attention.
Guy code. I said go. I can't speak
You
like
said
him.
what
That's
what
just
don't
him.
I like about a relationship?
You said anything goes, so you like
Like being single. What do you?
mean in
I'm
general,
sorry.
like are you said everything goes, meaning like
Yeah, no,
it's
I'm saying like
I mean,
on
it's
social media, the
2022.
yeah, the
What's
stuff
not
that we
supposed to go?
see is just crazy. Like,
What's
nah,
not
it's just what's not supposed to go. And there's a lot that's definitely not supposed to go if you're dating. Like, whoa,
What?
nah. I mean, yo, think about it. There's people that be in whole relationships
Yes.
and then be cutting on the side with somebody. Like,
Absolutely.
it's too much of that going on. Like, it
Absolutely.
makes it too easy. Now you can erase messages and DMs, so you can send, yo, come through and
But what were
then
they
be like,
doing back in the days when they didn't even have a cell phone
I
and he
mean,
was dipping for
this
2
was my
weeks?
ex's argument. Oh, it used to happen back in the day, but I'm
Write
thinking
you
like,
a letter? Like
of course. I mean, it was the milkman back in the day, but now the milkman could be in Paris and he in your
did
house.
you hear about the old milkman? He was like 70 something. He had like 108 kids. He had a wife and she never knew. And he was really look him up.
Damn.
He's old and he was really had 100 and something kids still living right now.
Yeah.
Milkman he used to just dip, go to work and come back. It was worse back then. It was
don't
worse
know.
back then. Let me tell you something. A
what
man can't
milkman?
get nothing past me. But let me tell you, anybody that want to be in a relationship with me, you know why? I tell them to relax because when I really love you and I'm on you, I'm in that call log. I'm on that Facebook. I'm looking at who you searching every day. I'm not gonna be in love with you for fake.
I mean,
I'm gonna
that's
be in
okay.
love with you
50
for
Shades
real.
of Brown or something?
Yeah, I get
What's
crazy.
going on
I
over
get
there?
crazy. I set you. I have bitches meet up with you and all that, and I show up. What's up? You was texting them. What's up?
Damn.
Nah, that's the real test.
All
right
that.
there.
Like you don't want to get crazy with me, so let's keep it.
Nah, I'm
Are you
definitely
in
getting
a
like
relationship?
this. I'm getting
I'm
shank
in a
vibes.
couple, but
why? She in a couple relationships. I
I'm
mean,
in a couple.
No, she's serious. She has a couple. Like,
ay, coño.
yeah.
word
See
up.
that? See what
See?
you
This is
He said, see?
But none of them to the point where I'm older now. But there's been like even my friends with their kids, like when they kids are getting older and the kids start disappearing for the afternoon and they freaked out because the kid want to go get their freak on. Because at some point, teenagers and stuff like that and young people, you can't stop them. I'll be like, yo, girl, go in his Facebook and then you get the IP address and you look up the IP address and you find the person. Like
You looking at the
or
back
you
of the
in
laptop?
Listen, if I'm in a relationship with you and we down for it, whether we together every night or whether
What?
we fucking once a month,
Well, Stack
if
say,
I want to
hey,
know the drop,
you
I
getting
should
my
know
man
the
in trouble
drop.
back there, man.
I
Yo,
should
listen.
get the drop.
Hey, listen.
Straight up.
My man's a good guy, so I ain't got.
And but no, I'm saying your relationships should
got
be
no
to
bombs
where,
over there, Stack?
because
What
it's
the
a
fuck?
safety issue. If I love you and you love me, there should be nothing we really can hide. If I gotta slide off with a dude, I should be able. My man, if anybody, it shouldn't be. I have to go to my mother, my best friend that don't care about me. My man should know where I'm at. Period. Like I should be able to tell you, like, yo, I'm such and such. I'm out to do this for whatever amount or whatever I'm doing, or I'm just here for the day, and have confidence that being that I built with you and I'm paying bills with you and I'm saving with you, I'm whatever, or we building, that you're not gonna dip on me because I'm human.
Sound like you pimping.
Always.
Okay, shit. It came out.
But who's not pimping? But listen to what they talk about on talk radio relationships. The husband is the pimp. The husband is the supervisor
How
of the
you feel
relationship.
about that, young man?
Most of these
It's
wives
a-
is getting pimped out.
Don't be
get it
afraid to
twisted.
stop her, bro.
He's
No,
single.
I'm listening.
They
because,
looking
look,
for a P. They looking for that security. That's all women is looking for is that security in a man to hold it down, somebody they could trust, and vice versa for a man.
That was what I
People
was
just
gonna
don't
say.
want the truth.
Okay.
Nah, 100%. I mean, everybody wants that.
So all right. So what type of music you do, bro?
I do R&B.
R&B. Oh,
Yeah.
Your hands is full, bro.
Yo,
R&B music. What type of
Yeah.
R&B music?
I mean, it's kind of like I try to incorporate like an old school feel with a new sound. You know, like I definitely don't have the
You crying for love, or you saying some shit?
a little bit of both. You know, I do some crying and I do some clubbing type
I
of
do
music.
some crying.
Hey, we all got our our sad parts in life, so I definitely I got a couple songs that's kind of like like I'm trying to do more of the upbeat music though, because obviously everybody wants to hear like the breakup song in R&B. Everybody wants to hear the love song in R&B.
Yo,
Yes, because everybody's always getting
the City
heartbroken.
Girls is up 10, bro. They got that fuck nigga free record.
You know,
That's not
we
City
got-
Girls.
You gotta do
That's not
something,
City
bro.
Girls?
That's not
No,
City
that's
Girls.
not City Girls. That's the Glorilla Girls.
Oh,
I'm just
but
saying
the City Girls as the group.
Those they
Yeah.
Also, all the city girls is just in the group, even if you're not from the
Well,
city.
you got the City Boys and you got the City
It's just
Girls.
a group of
It's
women
just- it's a
who
thing.
parade with that attitude are
it.
considered
The City
City
Girls.
Girls. You don't
I
have to
mean,
be a City Girl.
I'm a
to
New
be
York
part of it.
City girl, but I mean, let me tell you something. I don't know how you could be a city girl and have a country accent. That don't make sense to me. But I'm gonna just leave it there.
Because it's a
I'm talking about the actual song.
Okay.
All right. So we're just talking about that. The
Yeah.
fuck nigga free record. Once again, demasculating men.
It's not
And
demasculating.
disrespecting niggas at high platforms. But hey, the song is dope, right?
And why is it an issue?
I didn't say nothing. I said the song is
But
dope.
can I ask a question to the men? Why is it harder? Because I make a little bit of hardcore music for women. Why is it harder for people to intake women making our trap and gangster music and stuff we talk about? When we be like,
no,
fuck
I said
this.
it was fire. But
why
it's
did? But why are we?
demasculating men. That's what I said. I mean, because if you have a child, right, saying that, like fuck nigga free, like then that's an attitude to have, like all through middle school, to high school, and next generation, and even after. Like, but there's not even women praising men no more, and there's not even too many men praising women either.
This is
Oh,
true. That is one thing. I mean, I agree that it goes for both sides when it comes to the whole. There's plenty of songs where we downing women that we've done it over the years.
Yeah.
So I agree, but it just means that it shouldn't happen on both sides. It don't mean it's right. Two rights don't make
Why
it wrong.
can't it happen?
It just
Because
shouldn't
there
happen.
is some fuck niggas.
I mean, it's some fuck niggas, but it's. I
There's
mean,
some fuck girls too.
It
right?
is.
So,
There's
like,
fuck
yeah.
girls
If there was
too.
a girl, if it was
Fuck girls.
was the other way around, if you know,
Yo,
like,
all right. So guess
it's
what?
like no scrubs and
I'm
pigeons.
glad you said that, right? So now you dealing with women, right? When you decide to,
Yeah.
what's going on in there? Do you think I see why niggas don't fuck around? Like,
I mean, yeah. So some like dominant and submissive. So
Right.
like sometimes like, can I say bitches? I can say
Say
that.
what
Right?
you want.
Sometimes bitches get on my nerves, and that's why I gotta be like, nah, I can't even fuck with you. That's why niggas don't want to fuck with you because you too much. Like you just
and
extra.
when you hear that from a girl, what do y'all got to say after you hear that?
They
some
got shit
like,
to say. They just look at me like, bro, shut up. Like you just extra. I don't want to hear your shit. Go blah blah that shit to some nigga. Like I don't want to hear it. I
So
don't-
you send them back out the rainbow
yeah,
tribe.
but bye.
you
I
kick
don't
'em
have time
back
for
out
it.
the
Like,
tribe.
yeah. My friends be like, yo, you're like a little nigga. I be like, oh well, whatever, bro.
Hey, I mean, listen, it's like she said, it's 2022. I mean,
like she said.
So my music is like that. That's like the song that I just did is called Tu Favorita, and pretty much is Spanish.
Right.
And I pretty much discuss in the song like I'm in a relationship with a guy, and I'm telling him throughout the song like, let me be your favorite one. I could be whatever the fuck you want me to be. I will bring another bitch. We'll bring another couple. Like, what is it that's gonna take for me to get you to understand? Like,
damn, that's
bro,
next
let's
level.
do it all. Like, I don't
You know
understand.
what's crazy? I don't think a lot of men ready for that. Like,
No, they not. Because yo, that's life changing right there. Like they not ready for that.
It's just a little bit open. That's all. It's just very open minded. And that happened with moving to Miami and transitioning to that world. Like I go to Miami, so I'm here. I could be here in New York and New Jersey and PA, and I don't get hit on by females. I get a lot of looks, like just like she looks exotic-y looking. But in Miami, boy, I'm like a whole little man. Like, hey, bitches be on me. I just don't know what to do. I act up, and then I forget to myself, like, wait, you're a girl. Like, chill out.
do you think that like that just like some people say like this a phase? Do you think that's like a lifetime phase?
Oh yeah, I went through a phase.
Nah, I didn't go through no phase. I love women and I love men. Period.
Like fucking
I
top
love
floor
the
action.
Yeah, like at this
Nah,
point,
I went through a
like,
phase.
Went through a phase?
I went through the high school phase. My mother kicked me out when I was like 17
For
because I
what?
was gay. I got a female on my back. yeah, I was gay, like wasn't messing with dudes anymore. And then was still dancing though, and I was still like dealing with men, but not taking them serious, not attracted
My son's
to them.
sandwich did right now. You all right? My son trying to.
No.
And then I
You
had a
all right?
moment like her. I didn't want to date a female because I'm attracted to like goals and stamina and like us achieving and living a good life and just doing things. So, but male or female, if you don't have that, and I have big dreams. So if you can't support my dreams and there's nothing for me to support with you for us to build, I don't care
Let
what
me
sex
ask
you
both
are.
y'all ladies,
I'm
what's
outta
the
here.
life changing answer for y'all to say like, yo, you know what? Today's the day. This is the guy. What do you think it's going to take for that person to say?
Nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't tell
What
me
is it going to
nothing.
take that wait, hold on. What is it going
You
to
know,
take
like
that?
how some people
So
be like,
you just
yo,
want to
you know,
see it in a
This
person.
this don't mean nothing.
How
I
do
go
you
off.
know
I go
if
off
he's
actions.
telling you? You
I
stopping
go
him
off
from
actions
telling you?
because people lie. People say whatever they gotta say. Like I have a friend right now. She got a boyfriend. She said, "Yeah, I got a boyfriend." I said, "What made him your boyfriend?" The fact that he said it. Like, how do you know he's not just fucking you to get
You
some
fucking
pussy?
up relationships.
You feel what I'm
man.
saying? No, but realistically, how you know? It gotta be this. Like,
Yo, it's people like you.
there's nothing. Listen, I just met this dude, this Jamaican dude, right? I met the Jamaican dude. He get on the phone. He said, "Baby, I love you so much. I want to be with you. I don't want you talking to nobody." I said, "Listen, if you do me for, don't ever say that to me again. Like, it's giving real abusive, real like crazy. Like, how you expect me never to talk to nobody? You crazy? Like, it's giving like off the red flags. Like right now, don't."
Wait, so
There's
he
no
can't,
right
he can't
thing.
ask that, but you could like know his IP address.
I'm gonna know that IP address. I get them passwords, all that.
Oh,
Let
damn.
me see that.
Nah,
When do you ask?
stop being
My
cholo.
password is open. My phone is open too.
I got a feeling
like,
there's no asking.
my phone is open too, but I like for us to be open with each other like that. Like I'm the type of person when you first date me, you're gonna be so mad because you're gonna trust me so much. And after a while, you're gonna realize I know so much about you and things that nobody know about you, and I pulled some stuff out of you, and I done made you do some stuff you ain't never did, and then I'm gonna know what you was about.
She done
you gonna be
turned
like,
niggas out here.
and female too. It happens with women, but with me and women, after I find out how they really move, like how they move with a man, how they carry themselves, what they really think, their mentality and stuff like that, I just become friends with them. I won't even try to fuck anymore.
Oh shit! Hey, brother, you got anything you want to say?
Just be like,
So
He
basically,
said
it's better
so.
to not be your friend.
it's better to be my friend.
Depending on what you want out of it, you know.
Exactly. Get straight to the point. Word. All that other shit.
Holy shit! All right, Lil Uzi will now be referred to as they. Issues of equality and acceptance of transgender people, along with challenges to their rights, have become major topic in the headlines. Lil Uzi Vert recently changed his pronouns to they to /them. Fans noted that they changed their pronouns in their Instagram bio. Lil Uzi has not given explanation, but fans believe the changes is just support of the trans community.
Let's go.
I gotta say,
Do
like,
you think this phrase for Uzi is something or is it publicity stunt?
I think it's. I was gonna jump in and just say real quick that I gotta know Uzi personally better to know if this is a money move or if this is he actually cares. You know, because that whole movement of LGBTQ is very mainstream right now. So to help his image, you could do something like that.
I mean, this is something they tagged on him for a long time anyway. So like, for them to just say it is just like, okay, I don't mind saying, yeah, those my people too.
Right.
You know what I
My
mean?
question
Like,
is, if he is a they and he wants to identify himself as a they, what you gonna do about it?
No,
Like,
it's not a problem. Yeah.
is people gonna unfollow him? You gonna unlike him? Like, he can have a right
you
to
follow Uzi?
Possibility.
You don't know if you follow Uzi or not?
I'm not sure.
I'm just saying.
I'm not sure.
You
But
follow Uzi?
I probably follow Uzi.
You don't know if you
I
follow
don't know
Uzi?
if I follow Uzi. I ain't gonna lie.
You-
I listen to.
you
I got
follow
his
Uzi?
music.
Nah, I don't follow Uzi.
No.
But you know, I'm growing to
I probably
liking
follow
to men
him.
that wear the nail polish.
I ain't say
you
no.
know,
I think I
and
follow
the
Uzi.
braids. I've had to, as a woman, I've had to open my mind because men, not every man's the same, and some men do like certain things more than other men. Some men like to wear nail polish. That don't mean that they transgender or they're gay or they're bisexual. They just might like to
It's
wear
just a
pink.
fashion statement.
They might like purple. They might like their hair done a
You was
certain
born
way.
in the 90s, right? Gotta be 90s. After 94.
Damn, were you born in the
too.
90s?
Why?
Are you a 90s
Because
baby?
I'm an open thing. I'm open
How old are you?
minded. Huh?
Nah, she right to
I'm,
say
I'm a female. I can ask you. How old
You
are
can ask me. I don't be.
A male
listen.
usually be like,
She
oh
ain't
shit.
disclosing.
I mean, you don't want to say,
Listen,
all right, cool.
Hey, no
bitches
government.
already put my info online. They tried to
No,
throw me
No,
out
the reason
there,
why I'm
so
saying like the
Oh, no.
mindset, because the mindset
Yeah.
I think of after 85 is
Uh-huh.
just open to whatever the fuck is going on out here.
I'm not. It's reality. It's not about being open. I've dated people and suspected they were bisexual and seen that they were bisexual. I've been around bisexual people. I've seen people, like you said, stepping out of relationships, doing other things. I've been in the gay community and the straight community and the bisexual, and I've seen trans. I've had, so it's happening, whether people want to believe it or not. And the more you learn to accept it and look into
Nobody's
people,
not knocking it,
and look into people and see them for what they are and not what you want them to be, your life will be a lot easier in understanding stuff.
So let me ask you, how long did you know when you was gonna go be with both parties?
So when I was younger, I used to have this thing of dressing like a boy. Wasn't too girly girl. I just felt very shy growing up in where I was at, where pretty much in Pennsylvania, where I was pretty much just raised. It was
Nothing's
just
going on in Pennsylvania.
It's
Not
very,
too much.
It's very enclosed, so it's not so open.
Shout out to PA though. I got love for y'all.
That's my hometown, baby.
It's
Pittsburgh.
okay.
What's good?
As I started getting older, I started noticing things that I was just kind of like, all right, well, that's not a bad thing. When I moved to Miami, that was just a full blown thing for me. Like I just felt like I was able to, like the comfortability that I had just like expanded, and I knew that I wanted to do music about anything and everything, and that's why I made my first song the way I did. Like it came out on the 1st of this year, and I kissed a girl on the screen. It was like the ending of the whole music video, and like I was at like a family member's house, and everybody's face was just like, what the fuck just happened? I got this.
Shit.
My
So
mom.
you did this at a function.
Yeah. It was like, it was fun, but it was like, woo, like the adrenaline rush. Cause now everybody
sure.
was just like, oh, well, she likes girls. Nobody cares. Now nobody cares.
Yeah.
Now it's like,
You're
oh,
off the
okay.
market.
But yeah, it was very hard to be open like that to people, to just be like, yeah, I like girls. Like, oh shit. You like,
Nah, you're brave for that.
and now I just be like I said, I mind my own business. I don't pay attention to anything. I'm very like, oh, you could be standing next to me and you're a man and you want to be dressed like a girl. You want to hang out? Cool, great. I just don't care. I don't judge people. I don't care what color you are. I don't care how you talk. I don't care about anything. Like if you're cool and I vibe with you, I fucks with you. That's it. Period. I don't have time to be worried about
That's
what
facts.
you are or what you don't
So-
do.
I just don't like when people get stuff confused though. Like,
No, you're right. So let's ask this question.
Too much.
R&B, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know all these topics. What are you gonna do like when they set you up with a few stylists?
Man, I didn't already seen the stylist video, so they could just go ahead with that. Because they're going to try to get the clothes tighter and crazier and blah, blah.
Is it even tighter and crazier?
Yo, I don't mind. Look, everybody want to dress. That's your style. But you can't force me to wear a certain style if that's not me. Like,
well, what would be your style? Like if
My
you,
style
what's
is
your
the
what's your
challenge
creative style? Because you
Yo,
might
that's
not
the
want to
crazy
do
part
that, but
is-
you
yeah.
now you have this ability to think outside the box.
oh, 100%.
So
You definitely like, I'm down to explore like different types of clothing.
Yeah.
But obviously, I mean, if it's just a straight up dress,
You're not gonna
like,
paint your nails.
I'm not going to feel comfortable in that.
You're
Like, it
not
has
gonna
to-
paint your nails.
Black.
Black.
I don't know. That's like the new thing. I do see a lot of people doing that. Like, I don't know. Like, I just haven't tried it, so I can't say, whether I would do it or
Don't
not.
knock it till you try.
It all depends on how you feel inside. Like everybody else gets to feel how they want to feel inside. Like
Right.
if I paint my nails, like what if I don't feel good about that?
Right.
Like
Then you grab
No.
acetone, you take it off.
yeah. Like, it's all look. But that's the thing is like everybody. I feel like
I think that just started because people wanted to live like rock stars.
right. That's
So
another.
they
yeah.
wanted to tap into the rock world
Yeah.
and woke up in the morning and realized like, oh shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
like
I'm gonna paint my
some
nails.
people not really rock stars. They want to be at nighttime. 'cause it's-
Cross-dressers.
I don't know about that. I said rock
Cross-dressing.
stars. Huh?
Cross dressing.
I
Cross dressing.
don't know. I see heavy metal
It's
dudes
like a
who
tomboy.
go crazy and
cross
then
dressing.
Yeah, but that's all
Tomboy
good,
is the
though.
opposite of cross dressing. So a man would be a cross dresser, like his hair might be long, or he might have nail polish. In the nighttime, he might whatever. Or what's the word?
damn, you just taking it far left. I'm talking about death metal, heavy metal.
Yeah.
What they do with the guitar, like.
Oh yeah, they do wear nail
But
polish.
you
and
exposing
stuff.
brothers left and right.
But maybe that's the style that. But but it shouldn't be exposed. You shouldn't feel nothing bad about it. That's why I try to like talk like this, because I feel bad for men, and I feel like if I was born a man, which I'm not, I have a vagina, uterus, all that, aka 8-year-old. Because even for me as a woman, I get judged if I wear too much makeup, if I do myself a certain way, especially I got a deep voice. You see, I got big hands.
Shout
People
out
be
to
like,
the-
is that a
shout out to
man
the
or is
females
that a
with the deep
woman?
voices, yo.
But if
Sorry,
I wanted
guys.
to pull it off, people, but I feel bad for boys. And if I think about, I have a daughter, but I think about if I have a son, I wouldn't want him to hide nothing from me. I would hate for my child to like me not to know that they were gay or bisexual. I would hate for my son to be dealing with a man behind my back and me not know. Like, just like I want my daughter. I want to know who my daughter's around. I want to know who my son is around. I want to know what you're doing. I want to know you doing it a certain way.
Okay.
You feel me?
Safe.
And I feel like it's happening regardless, and men are just trained to have the secret society. And it's a bit unhealthy for them mentally.
definitely.
And it's why a lot of people have torment, because it's okay for us to be bisexual all day.
Yeah.
But once a
Oh,
dude
now
is
you
bisexual, I've been bisexual. I've
You
been
just say
said
you're not
that.
gay no more. What happened?
No, I was exclusively gay.
Oh.
Then I exclusively started dating men. Now I date both.
Yo, you got best of both worlds.
Yeah.
So let me just ask him a question real quick. I don't want you to. I don't want nobody to feel like I just cut off the whole.
Yeah, I'm
gay
just saying,
topic.
men
All right.
should be able to be.
So
open.
now let me
You're
ask
right,
you:
you're right.
when you doing R&B music, right? Are you thinking about any celebrity women that like you wish would be in your video? If you had a celebrity female, who would it be in your video?
I mean, Mary J. Blige is definitely.
You going straight there, bro?
Yeah.
All right.
I love Mary J. Blige.
Okay.
Lotto, like I
Lotto.
want like some rappers too, like because obviously rap is like way bigger than R&B right now.
But you know what? I think Diddy is going to like bring R&B back for some strange reason.
Because he's got that. What's he got going on? He's got like the love
Yeah, the whole
label
Love.
or whatever. Yeah. So, Megan Thee Stallion. I want to do some songs with like SZA. I would love to be on stage with SZA. Summer Walker. Summer Walker's dope. There's a lot of like female artists that's actually really fire.
Right.
So,
do y'all even listen, ladies? Y'all even listen to R&B anymore?
Absolutely.
Okay, I just asked a question.
R&B is making a comeback, really, because all the stations is playing R&B right now.
What station is
Somewhat.
that? But shout out to DJ Big
All
Reef.
the stations.
DJ Big Reef. He's on WBLS. He's from C-Rise. He's from Coney Island. Shout out to him. R&B Wednesdays.
Yeah, because the
they're all-
millennials are getting older, so now music that's old school, like Mary J. Blige, I wouldn't consider her old school, but people consider that old school and R&B.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about the classic R&B songs being turned into Jersey drill? Like,
it's kind of annoying, honestly, because I'm tired of like everything being remixed. Like nothing is original anymore. So it's kind of like, I'm in '95, so I'm stuck between like the new generation and like originality and old school. So it's kind of like a part of me doesn't mind because I listen to Lil Durk and I listen to the LMA and all these people, but then it's also like Genuine and Bobby V. I miss that being on the radio because that music gave you like a feeling.
so you bought a few records here today, right?
Yes.
What's the record you bought to play today?
We can do Sing to You and we can do Gimme. That's my two newest.
So introduce the record.
Okay. So how you want me to do it? Just on
Oh, you got to send it to him, or he got it? Okay.
I got it on Spotify. Unless you want me to send it to you like your email.
You got two
it
songs
already? Oh, okay, Pat.
Yeah, what you talking about Spotify for?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm ill prepared. Excuse me.
All right. You're over prepared. So I want you to shout out your Instagram. Let them know where they can find you. Let them know about the record we about to hit.
Definitely. So you can find me on Instagram at jhillofficial. Right, J Hill Official. on
My son said it
Instagram.
like he's on like
Hill
Bobby
Official.
Womack or some shit.
Let's go.
So let them know
I
your
hope one day.
Instagram and let them know your Instagram too.
Yes. Instagram me, Google me, all that. KRYSTAR, Chrisar. Music with Instagram. I'm still deciding what I'm gonna change my name to. I don't know yet, but I'll
okay.
figure it out. Oh, and Crystal Moore, because I'm acting now, so that's my professional name.
I think he was acting this whole time. but
Anything, everything. YouTube, Pandora, Apple Music, Instagram, whatever social media. It's just Jessie La Mala, the only one, guys. JESSIE La Mala.
All right, you already know me. I'm D Chambers 6'2". No time for the small talk. DJ 5 Stacks, Mrs. 5 Stacks. We all here. Foxy's. We on the way to strip clubs. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. He DJs. He get it lit every night. I don't know if I'm going yet, but next Tuesday I will be there for Touch Paper Tuesday. If you ain't touching paper, don't try to touch nothing in there.
Absolutely.
Don't touch the bottle either.
Right.
We're gonna have you this time around. Right? No time for the small talk. 5 Stacks. Let's get it.
No time for that small talk. No time for that. No time for that.
It was a Friday at noon when I see you walking. You were stepping off the train, had caught my attention. And I thought to myself, what a beautiful woman. If only I had courage to say to you what I'm feeling in my heart. To say to you what I'm thinking in my heart. And say to you, don't mind, baby. Let it do. Let it don't find me. And you. She'll be all my baby. Now what can I do for you to spend time with me? Since I caught up to you, so you've been through some things. From the last guy you see, that's alright with me. Cause I know how to love, and I know what you need. It's not the right time, and I guess I could leave. Can I say to you what I'm feeling in my heart? Say to you what I'm thinking in my heart. And say to you, don't mind, baby. Like do. Like it don't fall, baby. And you. Should be all my baby. Now what can I do? If you spend time with me. No time for that small talk. No time for that. No time for that. We sound dope. No time for that small talk. No time for that. No time for that.
Let me show you how it's done. So, do you save your
Yeah, they save it. I don't know.
No, but do you save it? Do you save your audio also on a external drive or no? You did it all that time. I didn't even notice that was you. I looked over there and didn't even see the stuff. How you feel? You alright? healthy today, right? Look at us, mommy fashion though.